We're back, another adventure. The Ben Starav 5.
The Ben Starav 5 is a route that takes us to Scotland's picturesque Glen Etive. At the north end of the glen, you'll find two of Scotland's most famous mountains, the herdsmen of Etive, Buchel Etive Moor and Buchel Etive Beg. However, in an attempt to avoid crowds, we decided to head to the south end of the glen in search of a more remote adventure, the impressive Ben Starav and its four neighbours.
I was like, I'm the driver.
So that's Ben Starav up there. That's the first Munro on the route, which is going to take us down this ridge behind to, I think it's Ben Nanin, something like that, and then back on itself. And then there's three other Munros along this ridge here. The total route is 26 kilometres. It's about 2,500 metres of elevation in total. So I think it's going to be pretty tough. A lot of folks tend to do this one in one day, a full 12-hour walk, but that's a bit much for us. So perfect conditions, perfect weather for camping near the top, near a stream preferably, and hope for the best. That's some luster on my arm already, absolutely sweating, and we've not even scratched the surface of this one. It's about 22 degrees, but when you're hiking it feels much warmer, so absolutely caked in suntan lotion, but I hope it's waterproof because it's gonna wash off pretty quickly. It's so dry, it hasn't rained in like 2 weeks, so fingers crossed there's water at the top, still running streams. It's 4:10. We're just over 600 metres of the ascent done, and this is just below 1100, so just under halfway to go. We're not at the top yet, but the views are absolutely incredible. We just have this ridge to deal with. Looks menacing, looks fun, looks a good challenge. There's actually some people coming down it just now. So once we get onto the ridge, I'll report back. Ben Starav. Ba, 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 ba. Well, that was Ben Starav, and it was really fun. That ridge at the end was a definite highlight, so I would definitely recommend it. And obviously you don't have to do the full 5, you can do up and back down, or you can do, well, you can even just do 2 and then go back down the exit sort of route. So it's accessible for whoever. John's struggling a bit behind. He's this is his first Munro in a while, so he says he's cramping up, which doesn't bode well considering we've got 4 Munros left, but never mind. There's no sign of any streams or anything so far, so we've got limited water, unless we can find one. And I think that should probably be the priority, otherwise we'll have to sort of head back to the car anyway in the morning without completing the rest of it because it's too warm and we're all really thirsty and we're kind of holding on to our last litre just in case. So we'll see what happens. The descent from Ben Starav was quite tricky. It was a lot more taxing than I was expecting. There was obviously that ridge and then the descent was just a little bit scrambly. We'll pitch our tents somewhere down here near a stream, so we've got a water source. That was a stream, but it's completely dried up. And there is a little bit of water there, but it doesn't look that fresh. So, just over here, there is what looks like it's usually a rushing stream. But I got fresh water, and it looks good as well. Oh, I'm knackered. Ben Nanin is 957 metres high and our campsite is about 650 metres, so we figured it wasn't too much of an ascent to do quickly, hence why we're giving it a go after 8 PM. So I think we'll make it down while there's still light. You'll find out if I was right or not when we're on our way down. A calculated risk and I think it'll be okay. Bing, bing, bing. It's really windy again. I need to turn around so you can see it. Ben Cruachan over in the distance, Stob Dam, and then Loch Etive. You've got Oban just behind there. What a beautiful night. And the views all around are incredible. I wasn't sure if Ben Nanin would be any good. I watched a few videos where people didn't give it much credit, but maybe it's because it's a clear day and the sun's setting. But that was a nice little Munro, and the fact that we were able to leave our bags at the camp made it even better, I think. It's 9:30. We are down at the bottom of Ben Nanin. Our tents are just beyond this little hill, so an hour and a half up and down was pretty good going. It's a macaroni and cheese mixed with with a mushroom. It's a mushroom pasta, so it's two pastas.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, well, if there's any hint of fucking madness in it, we've just drank a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Day 2, we're packed up, we're ready to go. The guys are just down there somewhere getting their refill of water. We're heading up in that direction to Glassbenmore, which is the sort of the next summit on the journey. Body's feeling good, legs are feeling good. Can't say the same for the guys. John particularly is struggling with a bit of cramp, but that'll teach him for being lazy. Boom, 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 boom. That's where we've just come from. There's a fair wind now as well. Kind of comes and goes. To be fair, it's nice and cool. But I do keep getting whipped by these toggles. Just flick it. Stockport and Albanach. Where's the top? Bum, 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 bum. That's 4 out of 5 done. 1 to go. It's 12 o'clock, so I think we're doing okay for time. Where are we? I think it's here. Yeah, it's just this one here. That's Meal Nan Ewan, I think it's called. So the final summit of the day. Well, that's Glen Etive Moor. And then that's where the road comes down, and it must go round that mountain and then into that little valley down there. In fact, that's the path that we'll take on the way back out.
The car park.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be a nice little stream there.
Well, only one way to find out. The views on this walk have been absolutely incredible. They've been far better than I was expecting. You've got all your favourite sort of Munros in the area, Glen Etive Moor, Bidyan Nambian. Can't see it anymore, but Ben Cruachan as well in the distance. So it's been an absolute feast for the eyes. Camping where we did was definitely the best choice. Plenty of water near there. And then it split up the walk actually quite nicely because the other Munros, though there is a bit of ascent, they're not nearly as vicious as Ben Starav. So it's all worked out well. 5 of 5. Ba, 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 ba. That's all 5 Munros done and checked off the list, so we just need to make our way back to the car and then head home. Surprisingly, I've still got quite a lot of energy left. What a day it's been though, what a day.
That's us. Ben Starav 5, done and dusted. Absolutely incredible walk. Such a beautiful place, and I would definitely recommend it. Check the weather, bring suntan lotion, bring loads of water. But that was amazing. So thanks again if you stayed this far, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Cheerio.